Hey there, I'm Allie. If you have a small kitchen or are a renter like me, you may find that it's hard to keep everything in your cabinets looking nice and organized. Well then, this video is for you because I have a couple of tips and products to share to make your kitchen look great. So first, I'm going to briefly give you an honest look at what I'm dealing with in my kitchen. Now, I'll admit, when I knew that I was going to be filming this video, I kind of stopped taking care of my cabinets for a couple of months. As you can see, there's not much organization. Everything is pretty chaotic in my cabinets. Then I even have these two cabinets that I have filled with just random mugs and holiday things and craft supplies and old DIYs. I have a mess, and so I really wanted to make this look good. So let's hop into the kitchen and let's get organizing. So I thought I would start with the food items first because I have a couple organizational items that I purchased to get everything looking good, and I'm very excited to tackle this aspect. I'll be popping in and out of voiceover throughout the video, but the first thing I did was remove everything from these two cabinets. Ah yes, everybody's lone candy cane that they keep in their cabinet. Now you can take a nice look at the disaster that I've created in my kitchen. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun, yay. I figured the easiest place to start would be with this single cabinet right here with all this stuff, because this is like my baking and my cooking cabinet, the things I grab when I'm trying to make a meal. So why not start here? The best thing to do when you are organizing is to take everything out and wipe down the cabinets. And now I picked up this really cheap spice rack on Amazon. It is the perfect solution to organizing some of my spices and other items that I grab while cooking because it maximizes vertical space in this shelf. Then I picked up this little container from Target and I used it to store some of my little spice and flavor packets. Now I have a bit of an obsession with tea, so basically this entire shelf is my tea shelf. Next, I'm using some of these large mason jars. I love using mason jars to store some of my pantry staples. I went ahead and I filled these big mason jars with my oats, powdered sugar, and regular sugar. And if you notice, I do still have one empty one because I don't have any flour, and so that's what I'll keep in there. Okay, so over here, you can see I have a bit of a problem where I buy snacks and leave like half a serving in the bag. Or I'll buy chips weeks ago, eat half, and leave them in my cabinet like this. Now, they're not necessarily stale yet, but it is a problem that needs to be solved. Now, honestly, I couldn't think of a perfect solution for my snack cabinets, but I did pick up these little white containers here. They're from IKEA. I don't know what they're called, but I figured they could at least mitigate the situation. I decided to use these containers for different purposes so they'd be nice and organized. This first one is for things that I grab when I pack my lunch. The next one are some of my favorite snacks. I ended up switching out the popcorn and moving it to the other containers so that I had a sweet snacks box and a salty snacks box. Most of the stuff in here actually is pretty organized. It didn't really look like that in the video because I just went grocery shopping and just threw the stuff in here. So I'm just gonna do a couple little things, and I have some more pantry organizational containers that I'm so excited to show you. I ordered these really awesome little pantry containers off Amazon. I absolutely love them. I haven't even used them yet, but I know they're great. I'll be sure to link them below, and I'm gonna fill these with my pasta and other different pantry items so that they stay nice and fresh. I guess this is what I get for trying to do an artsy shot. And since quinoa is like the glitter of food, I'm going to be finding that everywhere for months. I finished filling up these small containers with some of my snacks and my favorite chocolate. And I still have 2 left, which is great because that gives me some room to grow. Now right here, my microphone died, but I went on a little spiel about how I replaced these little collection of plastic cups with a matching set of plastic cups because I was feeling so adult and wanted matching cups, and that just helped me make my dish cabinet look a little more organized. You know, one of the best parts about renting are fun little surprises like this. Let me show you. Drawers that fall off the track if you try to open them more than halfway. We love a good rental. So the problem with this situation is that I'm losing a lot of the back space in this drawer. There's a ton of room back here that really can't be maximized because I can't open the drawer all the way. And as you can see, this is very messy. Also, apparently, I've thrown away all of my small forks and I'm down to 1. I'm just gonna consolidate. I'm hoping to move the knives here. So now that I've cleared out this space in my little utensil organizer, since I was only down to 1 fork, I'm going to put my reusable straws here because I love a good reusable straw. I use these guys all the time. So I'm going to start by removing everything from the drawer. Another tip is to line all of your drawers and shelves with removable contact paper because this will be much easier to clean and protects your stuff from the gross renter cabinets. I wiped down the drawer and then started layering in my organizational containers. My tip for drawers is to use little dividers like these to really maximize organization and your space. Now, one of my favorite under the sink hacks, because this is where I keep most of my cleaning supplies, is to actually use one of these Dollar Tree square bins or any sort of plastic large bin from Dollar Tree that has air holes in it, because this is where I'll put my dish rags when they need washed, and it's a good place to collect them throughout the week and then throw them in the laundry. Now, I definitely want to deal with this situation. I have jars that I've saved for DIYs, actual DIYs in the back, and then all of my like cleaning stuff. So let's take all of this out. I'm just gonna keep this DIY back here for now, and a couple of these jars. So putting my dishwasher soap in the front here so that I can grab it. Behind that, let's put the stuff that's like refills or that I don't grab every single day. Now, I picked up this little wire shelf at Dollar Tree. I think it's for plates and like bowls, but I figured it's perfect for under my sink. It'll give me a little bit more vertical space because that's not being used. And that's so important in a rental because I figured I could put my trash bags underneath, and that is perfect. And then on top, I'm gonna put my cleaning supplies that I grab every single day. And finally, I finished organizing these 2 little chaotic cabinets off camera. And here are the final results. Of course, you got to see how I made my kitchen look beautiful on the inside of my cabinets, but coming up later this week, I'm doing a full kitchen makeover where you'll get to see how I transformed the outside of my kitchen into something so much better than what you saw here in this video. So if you don't want to miss that video when it goes live, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you're in the mood for even more organization, I am linking my organizing my craft supplies video so you can go check that out. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!